The YouTube Gaming Video Guide is available now. Use this fantastic learning resource to learn everything you need to know about making YouTube videos, including how to capture your footage, 3D modeling, visual effects composition, video editing, commentary and audio recording, and more. There is a discount coupon in the description of this video, so grab your copy of the guide right now. How's it going, guys? It's the final render here, and welcome to another episode of Fallout 4 Building with Mods. And in this video, we are going to be doing what is quite possibly the most lore-friendly build I have done in, I'm going to say about a year, maybe a year and a half or so. As you lot know, I have been doing lots of builds which involve restoring a location back to pre-war versions, using lots of the creation kit to make it look identical to what it would have been before the war. But let's face it, that isn't necessarily in the spirit of the Fallout 4 settlement mode, so how about we go ahead and try to do something that is lore-friendly, or at least as lore-friendly as I can make it, while still giving it that kind of final render panache. Let's go. So for this episode of Fallout 4 Building with Mods, I have come to a small trailer attached to a lorry near Arcjet Systems, and you can actually find this place on the way to the mission to Arcjet Systems with Paladin Danse. It is right on the side of the road. And the reason this caught my eye when I was playing the game through on my PlayStation 4 rather than my PC was that it had a locked door. And I hadn't seen that before in game, and inside the trailer you can find a refrigerator and the body of a dead Minuteman soldier. And I can only assume that maybe he died of dehydration, starvation, maybe radiation, because it was locked from the inside. So therefore, whoever lived here died a long time ago, and we'll never know what truly happened. But it's time to evict the skeleton and turn this place into our own lovely home. Let's go. Starting with the creation kit, as I sometimes do, I needed to go ahead and make some of the objects scrappable here. And it is true, I do have mods such as scrap and spring cleaning, but there were one or two items inside this place which those mods weren't scrapping in the settlement mode. And I don't really know why that was, maybe they were just conflicting with each other, so I went ahead and made it so that I could scrap the items inside this trailer myself using the creation kit. And I went ahead and spawned a workshop using the console commands so that I can go ahead and move it to where I wanted later rather than doing it in the creation kit, and go ahead and start scrapping everything. And as you can see, we've actually got quite a lot of space in this place. It is about 2 meters wide and maybe 1.5 meters tall, so we do have an awful lot of space to go ahead and turn this place into a beautiful home. And something which I really like about this is that it's kind of got like a boathouse vibe to it. So why don't I go ahead and make sure that this actually has a pier alongside of it, as well as a glorious interior. So let's go. Starting with the stairs leading up inside. I spent a long time making these stairs, far longer than I normally would with just something as simple as some stairs, because I wanted it to look very simple to build, very quick and easy to navigate, but I didn't necessarily just want to throw down one set of stairs. I wanted it to look complicated and look man-made. So therefore I played a lot with a lot of different designs and came up with something that looks really convincing. And of course I actually went ahead and put up some fences along the side using the mod Scrappable Junk Fences, as you can see here. Now there's two reasons for this. One, I wanted to give the impression that maybe water would leak in from beside sometimes, so therefore we need to put up some walls, maybe give it some bulletproof resistance as well. But the actual reason is because I knew there would be lots of objects that would clip through the walls of the interior, so I put up those fences so that you wouldn't be able to see that clipping from the outside. Sorry guys, that's the truth. Okay, and here we go with the entire exterior done. The fences look really good. It really does look like some kind of armor fencing, but also it looks like someone's to try to cover holes and stuff. And these stairs, they are a nightmare for the NPCs in game to navigate, but in real life, they look dead easy to navigate. They are very simple stairs, but they look man-made, they look complicated, but they also look simple at the same time, if that makes any sense. They look difficult to make. Okay, and here we are with the power generator. I went ahead and put the power generator inside the cab of the truck. And the reason I did that is because I want to kind of give the impression that what if somebody wanted to just turn the engine of the truck into a generator? So there would be smoke coming out of it when they turn on the engine, wouldn't there? So that's kind of the idea I had. And using Settlement Objects expansion pack, I got a huge smoke emitter to make it look like the engine is really old. So therefore, when they converted the engine into a power generator, it spits out a lot of smoke. I think that's just a nice little design touch there. Moving on to the interior now, we went ahead and put down a bed, a kind of dirty looking bed, and using do-it-yourself clutter for shelves and bookcases, we're going to have some fun with this place. Since it's such a small environment, we need mods that add huge amounts of items so that you can get all of your possessions in such a small space but still be believable. It kind of looks like a houseboat. Everything is so condensed. It's fantastic. It looks so believable and so cozy at the same time because there's so little space, but every single inch of it is being used to its absolutely maximum potential. And here we have a very tiny bathroom area. It's not even a bathroom, it's just a sink. That's all it is. I think that's a very believable idea for this home. Used an OC decorator to go ahead and put down some of the crims crams for that, some of the little nooks and crannies and stuff, and using the looks mirror, I am able to put a mirror there as well. So it actually looks like a tiny little wash area, but it's not like a full shower, it's just a place to kind of do your teeth and your hair and stuff like that. And also for the main bed, I decided to put down lots of little special mattresses and special pillows and stuff to make it look like someone's made an effort to make this place look nice, but it's still very dirty and decrepit. And also just maximizing the space, have things hanging from the ceiling, such as this tiny little kitchen area that is right next to the bathroom, I know, but hey, we don't have much space. Go ahead and have your pots and pans hanging from the ceiling, so it looks like we're using every possible centimetre of space we have. And opposite the kitchen, of course, we need a small dining area. So the dining area is literally just a desk table, which has got a little coffee pot, some salt shakers and stuff, and just to kind of fill as much of this space with as much items as possible. And to tell you the truth, there are a lot of places like this in the world where there are tiny apartments which don't have much space. You often see them in very highly populated cities, such as, I believe Tokyo in Japan has a lot of apartments which are about 4 meters tall, but maybe 1.5 meters wide because the place is so packly populated. So therefore they need to go ahead and maximize space in these tiny apartments, and they look lovely. And using creative clutter, we were able to add quite large bits of furniture, such as desks, which have lots of clutter on them. Very similar to the do-it-yourself mod, except they are for bigger items, such as desks. Fantastic mod, I highly recommend that. And just kind of going ahead and slowly pushing things as closely together as possible to make it look very believable and have all the things we need, including compact crafting, mini crafting benches and power armor stations. Of course, if we're doing a small environment, we definitely need those. They just basically add all the functionality of a regular workbench, but in about a quarter of the size, which is brilliant. And here we go, get a nice look at it inside at night with some really nice light in here. Go ahead and close the door. It feels really cozy and really homely. And using Business Settlement 1.9 standalone, we are going to decorate this place with signs. It's a lorry, people, it's a truck. So the owner of this place might have travelled a lot, who knows? And obviously these are some of those really nice kind of metal signs that you can find around in kind of hobbyist and travellers areas, and they look gorgeous. They really do decorate this place well. And here is the interior fully done. As I keep saying, the goal was to just pack this place with everything in such a small environment. Northland Diggers Crafting it also adds some really big tables which are just covered in clutter, which I absolutely love. Of course, you can do this all yourself using mods like OC Decorator, but a lot of the mods I'm using already do them for you. So it's actually a really fast way to go ahead and add lots and lots of highly dense clutter, which I absolutely love. And say what you want about designing a huge fortress and making your walls really tall, having just highly decorated settlements is honestly the easiest way to make a place look good, in my honest opinion. We've got everything we need. We have a kitchen area, a living room area, a dining area, a workshop area, and a sleeping area in this tiny space. Lore-friendly posters also add some little character to the environment, just to kind of give it a little bit of the Fallout vibe. And this place actually has everything. But it's in such a small environment, and I honestly think this is one of my best builds. I can't stop, getting giddy about it because I'm very proud of this one. Just setting myself the challenge of trying to do something really small has actually made one of my most favourite builds ever. We've even got this really cool thing from Creative Clutter. It's a fat man which is used as a wine rack. I love it, people. And it's only because I went and deliberately searched for stuff that could work in such a small environment that I found all these amazing mods to make some fantastic environments. And I hope you guys actually do go ahead and download some of these because they work really, really well. And as I said, I think it's lore friendly. You might not, but I think it is. Okay, so now it's time to go ahead and build the pier outside. I wanted to have a little pier because kind of give the impression that maybe this person is a fisherman. And it would actually make sense seeing as this place is right on the river. And of course the current is going down the stream, so any alive fish would actually be here. You know what I mean? So it makes actually sense to capitalize on that and make sure that you can capture as much fish as possible from your own home. I think it's a good idea. And there are obviously lots of piers you can find near the rivers around the Boston area, the Commonwealth. So it's fantastic. So we got this very, very nice set of stairs leading all the way down from the front entrance. Again, I wanted it to be very similar to the stairs leading into the trailer. I wanted it to look like it's very cheaply done, but to use as little space as possible. I actually went ahead and added some walls as well using the junk fence walls. This is just to kind of give it a bit of character almost. You know, you obviously wouldn't need to do this. In fact, you wouldn't even need stairs at all, because you can probably walk down that slope no problem. But having the stairs just kind of makes it your own. And obviously in the winter, it probably would be a bit dangerous to walk down that slope, you know? So having the little pier there and the high walls makes it look really, really nice, I think. It definitely gives the place a lot more scale. And we're also able to put up some lights which blend perfectly with the junk fences. I can't believe I never tried that before. And add some little crams onto the actual pier itself to go ahead and make the place look like someone has actually been sitting here a lot. Have like some beer bottles and stuff, some Nuka-Cola bottles, some freshly lit candles. And just to kind of give this place a little bit of character. Not make it too perfect, but have all the things you would need, such as your fish buckets from Far Harbour, your fishing rod from OC Decorator. Everything looked good and everything has a purpose. And here we are with the pier fully done. As I said, it feels like it has a purpose, but like the actual interior as well, it's still tiny. The actual pier itself is probably about 1.5 meters wide and 2 meters long. That's really not very big, but it's good enough for one person with their home. And we've got some really nice decorations in there, such as the Nuka-Cola bottle with the flame on it. I really like that. It's actually a very believable thing, I think. And also all the lights and stuff blend perfectly with the junk fences. And you don't need 3 power conduits, but I had 3 because it looked better. Simply because it looked better. That's the only reason. I didn't actually need that many. But hey, looks are more important to me with the Fallout 4 settlements. What can I say? And I am really proud of this pier. I think it really does a good job. And it does feel very believable. And there we are with the home fully done. As I said, I wanted to try to do one of the most lore-friendly builds I've done in a very long time. And it kind of stretches that a tiny bit. Whilst everything inside this home could be done in the Fallout 4 universe, the odds of you surviving to gather all the materials to do it would be very slim. You know, how would you get that TV in there? I don't know, but it looks beautiful and everything feels believable, and I really love it for that reason. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you go ahead and visit the location in game yourself and see if you can do something with it using some of the mods that I've shown you today. And if not, maybe just try them in some different locations to make your own favourite new homes, because as of right now, this is now my new favourite interior I've ever done. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. It has been absolutely fantastic. Remember to check out all the cool Patreon people in the description below who help support the channel with their financial donations. You yourself, of course, can do the same. Times are very hard for YouTubers right now. I'm still getting videos demonetized left and right. This one will probably be demonetized as well. Remember to go ahead and buy one of my e-learning courses. Again, helps me out an awful lot. It'll help keep the channel going. And I hope to see you next time. And remember to check out some of the other videos we have got in the Fallout 4 Building with Mods playlist. We have got some absolutely fantastic builds in there, and I think you'll enjoy them. So until next time, I've been the final render, and you've been the audience. So, bye-bye for now. The YouTube Gaming Video Guide is available now. Use this fantastic learning resource to learn everything you need to know about making high-quality YouTube gaming videos. This online video course on Udemy currently has over 6.5 hours worth of video content to teach you everything you need to know about how to make fantastic YouTube gaming videos, including how to capture your content, how to edit your content, how to record your audio and commentary tracks, how to create fantastic thumbnails and animations used in visual effects composition and 3D modeling, as well as some film theory and film history. You will also learn how to use some of the best equipment on the market and some of the best editing software on the market, so you can always be up to date with the latest trends and technologies. There is a fantastic discount coupon available to you. Use the coupon code GOOGLE to get a huge discount when you go to buy the course. So what are you waiting for? Learn how to make the best YouTube gaming videos right now. And there we go. That is the Minuteman HQ and Museum fully done. I know it's taken a very long time, guys. I've got to admit it, there's been lots of procrastinating with this because it was very hard to come up with decent ideas, but I hope you've enjoyed this. We've got a really cool school which looks really good and really fits the aesthetic. We've got a fantastic gift shop which can sell...